to resolve this in the fact that if the town does nothing with the pipe, maybe the town should extend the pipe further towards the shoreline. I don't know if they're allowed to do that, you know, why did they did that, you know, they piped a huge pipe down into
Oh,
like
yeah.
15-inch, they piped it down, and again, it's not you or your guy, you know, they've been negligent. I know Jimmy Greeno pipes it out or digs it out for the park, but it's not as often as it used to be, so it almost seems like it's, doesn't need to be dug out or does need to be
Well,
dug
a lot
out,
of
I'm
it
not
depends
sure.
on, you get that heavy wind and the high water from the lake,
Correct,
that's
it
when
washes
we have
it
the
in,
problem.
but
Yeah.
I can tell you, they haven't dug it out since the summer.
Huh.
Since July or August was one of the last times I had a picture of them down there doing it. So, with all the water we've had, I was
Well, that's
surprised. I was surprised.
He usually does it.
It's not an issue when it's plugged. I prefer it plugged. But my point is, the town needs to address it, and I'm trying to look for something, you know, some sort of involvement from yourself, because I'm not getting any from the town itself. So,
But aren't there federal and state
I would assume-
and county, and
It-
there obviously should be local town laws that control water, that control all this. We should not be here complaining year after year about the same problem with the drainage issues. I mean, you're a builder, Chris, right? I
Well,
mean,
so much of it is runoff, you know, like Chris was saying, people are building and they clear the land and then you have a runoff.
well, the unfortunate part is they're on a creek. They're on a creek that's been there, and I feel sorry because, you know, a lot of their water now is coming from Route 5. It's coming down.
Yeah,
It's coming down that way from a plan that's from 1960s.
Yeah.
And it actually shouldn't be happening that way. And they're getting it more from the left side of Lake Street than from my side. And I'm not trying to create more water again, but the water stop at my house, it flows towards the park. It should technically, there's something wrong there. And you know, I'm not a water expert, but it should flow towards the creek, and it doesn't. So that's what leads me to believe, where the heck's it going?
Yeah,
In Delaware Creek in the day, this gentleman could probably tell you when it exited and went out through the sand, it was 8 feet wide.
Yeah.
It was ankle deep. Now it's 40 feet wide, and literally it's up to here. I mean, when I go down through and go up.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
What
can't get to it all.
changed?
One of the issues,
And the laws haven't been enforced, and that's one of the problems.
one of the issues with Delaware Creek is, do you have any problem with it? You get a hold of the DEC.
Mm-hmm. That's the answer for a lot of
The
us.
DEC will go in and investigate where the blockage is. Once something's in the creek, you can't take it out without a permit.
right.
That's federal. You can't put anything in the creek that flows into Lake Erie. The DEC controls it all.
So when a tree falls across there, you're supposed to call the DEC before
You
you cut it
can't,
out.
if it's
get a
across
permit.
there, if it's in
You
the
have to
creek,
call the DEC before you remove that log.
We had a pipe.
if it's in the creek, you can't move it out.
That's the letter of
And
the law.
who's the tow?
You can't
Okay.
remove it.
All
I
right.
got caught cutting a tree
I'm sorry.
by Doug Case.
I understand what they're just gonna fine you.
Yeah, they will.
They'll lock you up.
To find the town, we changed the pipe on her road, it was blocked, where people were getting flooded, we changed the pipe, I got a notice from DEC, I had to get a permit.
Yeah.
In the town right away, a
Wow.
crossover, so.
I mean, there's an action that happens from nature that falls away that makes it all wrong. And when you go to fix it, you're wrong for fixing
You
it.
gotta have your
We
permit.
got a permit,
Okay, I'm new to this. I'm
okay?
just I'm